Hey, it's me. So I've spent a lot of time thinking about it, playing a few games to help maybe give me ideas, and I think I've figured out how Zed is going to work. Originally, it was going to be played like Project Zomboid, which if you look at the first video I uploaded about Zed, there will be a link to it, in which you can read all about it. Now, Project Zomboid does those things and is going to do those things so well that I don't think I should make a copy. Now, here's where my idea comes in. I was playing with my little brother a game called Path of Exile. Those of you who don't know, I'll leave a link in the description. But Path of Exile is really, it's like a mix of Diablo and the Fate series. It's heavily inspired by Diablo, definitely. But it's just amazingly fun. It's an MMO, but it's instant, so you don't have to worry about people taking your kills or anything. So, I mean, that's always a good thing for an MMO. It's not pay to win, which is very rare nowadays for an MMO. Everything, literally everything in the in-game market is simply cosmetic. It adds like a glowing green aura to a weapon, or it turns the armor you're wearing into like bones or something. That's all it does. Not like super uber weapons or anything. But it's a really well done game. So here's where Path of Exile comes in. I was playing it with my little brother, like I said, and I decided to. Well, first I was looking for a zombie survival MMO to play with him, because I was in the mood for a post-apocalyptic game or a zombie game, but I couldn't find a good enough one. So I decided to play Path of Exile. It's got that post-apocalyptic feel. It's got zombies. Figured it'd work. But the game started acting up because of my computer. So, anyway. While I was playing it, we were talking about how amazing it is. And since I was looking for a zombie survival MMO before, I figured, hey, maybe I could make a zombie survival MMO similar to Path of Exile. Now, I know what you're thinking. If I didn't want to copy Project Zomboid, why would I want to copy Path of Exile? Well, because Project Zomboid has been done before. Not as well, but it's been done before. Path of Exile is very unique. Yes, it's heavily inspired by Diablo, but it also makes many things its own. For example, you don't learn skills. You obtain gems to put into your armor and weapons that allow you to use skills. There's also an entire skill tree. Every class is linked, but each class starts off at a certain place in the skill tree. But you can use basically every skill and in the skill tree, and they're only passive. So like you get increased health or bonus damage to monsters or able to summon more creatures or something like that. So it's a linked skill tree, and you use active skills with gems, which is very unique. I've never seen that done before. So I figured, since Path of Exile is on the unique side, why not make a game similar to it? I know plenty of people have looked up similar games to Path of Exile, because if you search similar games to Path of Exile, about 1,000 different results will show up. Sadly, most of those games are single player, or not what I'm looking for. The thing I enjoy about Path of Exile mainly is the optional multiplayer. You can, like, if you want, you can go solo the entire time. Or you could join up with your friends or complete strangers and go adventuring together. Beat the game. Collect epic loot. That is one of the very attractive things about Path of Exile to me. So, I'm thinking of doing something like that for Zed. In Path of Exile, it takes place on a basically destroyed land called Rayclast. And in each area of Rayclast there is a central town, and then there's all the areas that you go to fight monsters and stuff. I'm thinking something similar for Zed. There's a central human settlement in each area where all the players can meet up and everything. But once you leave that settlement, that's it. There's no human contact except for hostiles, unless you join an instance with another player. So I think that's pretty interesting. But the skill system would probably need to be modified. The passive skill tree could probably be used about the same. But the game will hopefully be an MMO. I'm planning on making it that. I'm not entirely sure if I should make it free or not. I probably should, and then just make the marketplace cosmetic like Path of Exile did. Millions, even I'm not sure if it's billions, but I wouldn't doubt it. But a ton of players love Path of Exile. They love the fact that it's free. You don't pay to win, so it's not like you're a noob and then you just go and then get your ass kicked by some level 100 dude who paid $50 to get that far. So I'm thinking of doing the same kind of thing for Zed that Path of Exile does. But that's currently my plan. Think that might be a keeper. So let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe, comment, whatever. Yeah, I guess that's it. Went a little longer than I thought, but whatever. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.